Greetings, my friends. Got another one in the mail today. How do you like that? Post office at its best. It's almost like the old days of the Columbia House Record Club. Except this wasn't 8 for a penny taped to a postcard. This was more like one of the 8 more you had to buy for $20 each within the next year. For some reason, they seem to show up like this a lot. Let's see if we can find that corner. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Can't tell which one it was. Oh, that one, yeah, there it is. That spot looks kind of like a punch hole, but it's just sticker residue. This is the 2017 reissue of Machine Gun Etiquette by the Damned on Jurassic Plastic Records, 150 grams. It was previously in 2014 two limited editions, a 200-gram black vinyl and a 150-gram red vinyl. All three editions are limited to 1,000 copies each. So there's 999 out there that are potentially less bent than this one. This edition appears to be pressed from the same stampers as the 2014 edition, with DRPL 54 X'd out and replaced with DRPL 92. We'll see how this sounds. I have high expectations. Oh yeah, there was also a 2010 release on Jurassic Plastic, 500 each on black or blue vinyl. Also arriving today, we have the 1980 follow-up to Machine Gun Etiquette, the Black Album, also on Jurassic Plastic. This was a limited edition of 1,000, 500 each of black vinyl and gray vinyl. As we can see here, this is the gray marble vinyl edition. This is number 364 of 500. I will feature selections from both of these on my other channel, Licorice Pizza Vinyl Rips, within the next month or two. Machine Gun Etiquette was the third album by the Damned. It was released in late 1979 on Chiswick Records.
Chiswick. Next, we have this place. Lovely place, supposedly. How would you pronounce it? It should be Chiswick. Chiswick with a Z sound. Don't ask me why. It's the way it is.
Okay, fine. Chiswick Records. This was the first Damned reunion album. They got in on that trend early. The initial version of the band split after their first two albums, Damned, 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 and Music for Pleasure. When they reformed, it was without their principal songwriter and guitar player, Brian James. Those positions being taken over by this guy right here, Captain Sensible. Also returning, Dave Vanian on vocals, Rat Scabies on drums. They would be joined by Algie Ward on bass. This would be his only album with the band. The voice at the album's start is Jack Howarth, taken from his 1971 album, How Do, a recording of Lancastrian monologues. Machine Gun Etiquette was followed by the Black Album in 1980, which is an oddly sequenced double album. with the first disc being pretty much a traditional album. The first side of the second disc is a 17-minute song, Curtain Call, and side 2 is 6 live songs. Curtain Call would later be used as the B-side to the UK 12-inch White Rabbit, which is of course a cover of the Jefferson Airplane song. The live songs, along with 4 more, were issued as the LP Live in Shepperton 1980. Although it was their 4th album, the Black Album was the first to be released in the United States on IRS Records. It was issued as a more sensible single LP. I also have the Jurassic Plastic edition of Phantasmagoria, which is their 6th or 7th album, depending on how you want to count it. Their first 4 were all reissued on Jurassic Plastic. The 5th one, Strawberries, was skipped over for some reason. I already have some of Phantasmagoria uploaded on my other channel. I wonder if we'll be getting a reissue of anything. And here is another reissue of Machine Gun Etiquette. This is the 2016 Chiswick Ace reissue. This one is still available. And I was planning on posting some of this on my other channel, but I'll be doing the Jurassic Plastic one instead. Earlier I said that Phantasmagoria could be considered their 6th or 7th album, depending on how you count it. That's because of this one right here. Nomad and the Nightmares. Music from the original motion picture, Give Daddy the Knife, Cindy. Now, there is no such movie, and somebody should probably make one. And Nomad and the Nightmares is The Damned. This album was originally released on purple vinyl. I thought this reissue was also going to be purple vinyl, but it was black. They did issue one on purple, but that's not the one I got. This album is a collection of cover songs from the 1960s. And here's another one on Jurassic Plastic. It's not The Damned. It does start with a D. It's Dallas Carr, The Waking Hour. This is a collaboration between Mick Karn of Japan and Peter Murphy of Bauhaus. And if we can get this out of here, we can see we have blue marbled vinyl. This is a limited edition of 500, mastered by Kevin Gray. There is a current edition on Beggar's Archive. Don't have that one though. And one more for today, sticking with the theme of starts with a D. David Bowie, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. Fun story with this one. In 2012, there was a 40th anniversary reissue of this album, with a new vinyl edition and a DVD audio. In 2016, it was re-released again, this time without the DVD audio. I saw on Amazon recently that they had this at a very good price. The listing said that it was for the 2016 version. It is not. It is the 2020 version. It's a different cut. I complained to Amazon. They did give me a refund, and they told me that I could keep the record. We'll see how this one sounds. Parlophone was thoughtful enough to give the 2020 version the same UPC and catalog number as the 2016. So, hey, you never know which one you're going to get. You might get lucky. And I think that will do it for today. Today's episode was brought to you by the letter D and the number 33 1/3. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with my latest adventures in vinyl record collecting videos. this is how Amazon likes to pack records sometimes. And one bent corner. Two bent corners. One, two, 3 out of 4. Not bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do? From the beginning of the century to about 1930, no music hall bill or celebrity concert was complete without someone performing a musical monologue, and I thought it might be a good idea to revive a few of these monologues.